Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, welcome back to the next episode in our Assassin's Creed Shadows playthrough. In the last episode, we had taken out a couple of the main targets, and between then and now, I kind of did some work to get us over towards the next target. You can see we got this viewpoint, and just shortly away from us, there's a castle over there in the distance. I think what we need to do is make our way over that way. I was giving it some thought, because I was recently watching some YouTube videos and saw some Assassin's Creed Brotherhood stuff, gameplay, if you will. I would rather say Assassin's Creed Brotherhood memories. I myself used to play a ton of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and it's really what got me into it. And then I went back and I downloaded Assassin's Creed 2, and then I ended up downloading Altair's Assassin's Creed. He's not going to let me loot it without having to go to war. But the point is that this game hits an element of the one type of person that can make a difference in a world where you'd expect no difference to be made. And I think that's what I really do love about Assassin's Creed. Bam. Okay, finish that off. We're still working our way over to where I want to go. And just accidentally ran into some bad juju right there. It's okay. I set us up to go ahead and take on the Fool. I believe that's the next one. Before we do the Ox, I wanted to take out the Fool. And, you know, I eventually want to take them all out, but the Fool, I believe, is level 25. At least it's what it looked like it was. And we are level 25, so that's going to work out perfect for us. Got another shrine here. There's a lot of shrines on the map. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is take care of all this. Well, we're right here. We might as well do it, right? I want to take care of all these praying. I'm going to go on like a pilgrimage, right? I'm going to pray at every shrine all in one day. It'll be awesome. And then maybe I get to see what that life's all about. Let's head down here and hit this one. I mean, we're already in the area, right? It'd be a complete waste of time if we didn't go and at least hit all of them. Ooh, what the heck is that? Bees. Interesting. Still haven't figured out what the outside of this animus is. And, you know, I'm surprised we haven't seen it yet this far into the gameplay. One of my favorite things about Assassin's Creed, I'll say two in particular, but you know, Black Flag had a really good outside of the animus experience. Is that you could go outside of the animus and come to find out that yeah, your history is being used as memories to create stories for people to play and adventures, vacations. I mean, that was one of the coolest concepts of the game, and I'm really excited to see what it looks like here. I just don't know if we've progressed far enough for it. Now, you do notice in the main menu whenever you log in that there are the different timelines, right? So you have the Vikings timeline, and I'm not sure if that's just like a hot link hub to, if you click on Valhalla, if it takes you to your executable Valhalla file on your computer. I'm not sure, I haven't tried it yet. But it would be pretty slick to know that they incorporated a few missions in this game that take place in that time period. And not just Valhalla, but any other time period in general. Personally, I did not play Valhalla. I loved all of the Assassin's Creeds. Valhalla is the first one that I actually dropped. Like, I gave up on it. And I never give up on video games, guys. I will play them to the end, even if they are not my favorite cup of tea of a game. A story is a story nonetheless, right? But Valhalla had you flipping, running left and right. I mean, you would spend more time running than you would actually spend time doing stuff. And the quest lines felt very repetitive. So that's what killed me here. But this game is a different story. I think the story in this one is pretty fantastic. Let's see what this guy has to say.
You must be the one Lady Nene speaks of.
That is correct.
Good. Come, Lord Kuroda Kanbei awaits.
I see Lord
Lord
Kanbei
who?
has many guests.
My lord will soon join Lord Hideyoshi on the front lines. But before he goes, he must secure Harima's borders. To do so, he has welcomed Lord Ukita Naoye, Daimyo of Bizen, to attend a Rengakai today.
A military alliance forged through poetry.
An affirmation of the ties that bind our existing alliance. To be clear.
Pokebe, I must inquire about those men from Shugo. I did not know they
Huh.
would be attending.
A lot of lords. A lot of famous folk. I love our armor. The gold and purple is so sick. I'm a Delt, by the way, so these are my house colors. I fucking love it.
The young Lord Ukita Hideye. I trust your meeting with Lord Kanbei went well.
I think so. Yes. Oh! Who is that with you?
Oh, wait.
You are unlike many of the guests we have here. What are you doing in Himeji?
I'm here for the
I am the
Rengakai.
new Rengashi, my lord. Could you not tell by my appearance?
Why would a Rengashi carry such armaments? To mete out punishment for bad verses?
I think this
Young
kid
lord
is,
has an intimate understanding of this place.
yeah.
As a hostage in the care of Lord Hideyoshi and Lord Kanbei, I have seen many faces come and go. I serve my father to keep the alliance between the Ukita clan and Lord Hideyoshi strong.
It sounds like your father sees great promise in you, young lord.
Absolutely.
Yes, I suppose. Goodbye for now.
Yeah, okay. There is hope for the future.
Lord Kanbei, your other guest has arrived.
Yasuke, is it? A great honor. I heard you stayed by Lord Nobunaga's side to the very end.
Your reputation precedes you, Lord Kanbei. The honor is strictly mine and now is. I understand Lord Hideyoshi owes much of his success in Shigoku to you, and much more besides.
People exaggerate, and greatly at that. But we are not here to talk about me. There is an impending attack on Lord Hideyoshi's allies, orchestrated by a man who operates in the shadows.
What do you think they wish to accomplish?
To destabilize our efforts against Mitsuhide? To stop me from marshaling allies and march towards Lord Hideyoshi? I would rather not speculate. I wish to expose this man and his forces in Harima, which is where you come in.
What would you have me do?
Today's Rengakai serves as a reminder of our alliance with Lord Ukita Naoye, an ally we rely on to secure Harima's borders.
The boy's father.
You've met then? Good. Hideye was part of the terms of our alliance. He is young, but a bright, precocious boy, a perfect token for the continued goodwill of the Ukita clan. Above all, young Hideye understands his role. He has quickly learned to tamp down his instincts for sentimentality.
My lord, young Hideye is only a child. His sentimentality is only natural.
In our work, sentimentality is a liability for daimyo and warrior alike. We judge ourselves on how we fulfill our obligations. If you did not believe this, then we would not be talking now.
Lord Kanbei, I must interrupt. We will be starting soon. My father has arrived.
Of course. Thank you, my lord. Many of Lord Hideyoshi's allies will be gathered in one place. Do you understand?
Yes, my lord. You expect our quarry to strike today.
Understand what we will face up ahead. Afterwards, I hope you will join us at the Rengakai.
Of course, Lord Kanbei. I will join you shortly.
I would accompany you myself, but My rank simply refuses to do what I ask. Lord Hideye will show you the way.
I'm skeptical of this man.
Good
I
to
thought
see
we were
you.
fighting for the right reasons, but
Listen
now...
important.
The young lord is perceptive.
It's not every day I escort a samurai to a Rengakai, filled with daimyos and officials.
It is an honor to be escorted by you, my lord. Perhaps you could enlighten me on the Rengakai itself.
A Rengakai can be many things. A demonstration of insight, or a means to reflect on the nature of things. Given my father's presence, it is likely a declaration of intent, an extension of the alliance between our clans. Lord Yukinaga, on the way to the Rengakai?
You are Yasuke. A pleasure. Lord Kanishi Yukinaga.
Lord Yukinaga, what brings you to Harima?
I am assisting Lord Naoya in the reconstruction of the temples and shrines that were destroyed in previous years.
I thought Lord Naoya was a military ally.
Lord Naoya is concerned with the well-being of the people, especially now that it is Lord Hideya's home. These shrines and temples are a reminder to the young Lord Hideya that his father is always present, even when he is not.
Not bad. This young man has me so impressed. I love listening to him talk.
Here you are.
An autumn's breeze fades. Gentle rains turn crystalline. Solid, yet brittle.
The rains will continue in a different form. Another battle, same war.
Interesting.
Apologies, my lord. How might I refer to you?
This battle you speak of, what do you make of it?
I don't think we tell this guy our plan, so I'm gonna say this.
Only time will tell who was correct in choosing to follow Lord Nobunaga or go against him.
I see. So, you know about Lord Nobunaga's passing. You sit in the company of daimyo,
I look forward to your standing.
and yet,
Take your
you are no merchant, not a monk, nor a poet. I would ask why you've come here, but I think I already know the answer.
Which is?
For similar reasons that I am here, I presume. Who do you serve?
I only seek to help the people of Harima, my lord.
A conundrum. Despite all we do, all our capacity for greatness, we are inevitably bound to someone in our power. This Rengakai. The terms of engagement are set by Lord Kanbei's Hokku on the imagery of seasons.
The third poet's stanza should reverse the Hokku, should it not?
The third poet must not speak of seasons. Even if his heart tells him, it is the correct choice.
It would appear my lord has already prepared his lines for this Rengakai.
A stanza my son wrote for me. We do not see each other often.
I am sure your son would appreciate his father's recognition of his talent.
I will read it once my business in Harima is settled. My visit here has informed what I will speak about.
What might that be?
Regret.
Ukita Naoya.
The huggy flower. Yearning for soil it knows. Petals fall silent.
The Hagi, the flower.
Oh.
No! Unhand him now!
Hideye,
Don't let them escape! You will not get through.
We're under attack. Gotta find the kid.
Another group of Ronin outside. Some of them got away.
Why would these men come here only to escape?
Lord Kanbei, a handful of guards are dead. Commander Tokubei is nowhere to be found.
His body was not found among the dead.
No, my lord. All casualties have been accounted for.
except for one. They have taken my son. My son!
Lord Naoya, we must trust that whoever took Hideye will not harm him. There is no value in doing so. I will order a barricade of all roads in and out of Himeji. We will find him.
A barricade! I want our men on alert. My own security detail within Himeji. We should hope my son is found soon. For his sake. And for the sake of this peace, Lord Hashiba Hideyoshi so desires.
We're gonna find this kid.
Could this be our man in the shadows?
Those attackers, the Ronin. You smelled it too, right?
Incense. An overpowering smell. Unlike any incense I have ever come across.
In a few days' time, Lord Naoya and I will draw up the next terms of our agreement. A meeting in Himeji Castle.
Not without Hideye. We'll set out on a path to find him. I suspect that same path will lead us to the man responsible.
Lord Kanbei, we've arranged for transport back to your home in Himeji. You will be safe there.
Yasuke, Naoya, exercise caution and discretion. The Alliance cannot be threatened at this time.
Hideye is innocent, just a boy. His safety comes first.
You have our word, Lord Kanbei.
These daimyo use the boy as a pawn in their political game.
When you trade in human lives, everyone is up for barter.
Not if we can help it.
Then it is a good thing we have leads. The castle commander, Tokubei, is missing. There is also that strange scent.
Let's play as Naoya.
Our target has been busy, but we know what to look for.
I like playing as Naoya because we have the ability to climb. And that is so the truth. Gosh, I wish I knew how to describe it any better than that, but feeling like you can't climb is just crippling. Let's take a look at our objectives board here. We're going to go for that viewpoint, but I also want to take a look at some of these missions for the Fool. So we've got a meeting and the wife. So let's see how close these are. That's right there, and the meeting. I'm fairly confident they're both pretty close. We have a nice piece of gear here for Yasuke. Defeating 5 samurai, and we haven't done any full gameplay in a while, so maybe we go ahead and hit that castle right there. That'd be kind of something interesting to do. I want this viewpoint. Gosh, I tell you what, it is so hard to see when it is nighttime out. I cannot even see Naoya, save for that white outline that they do decide to throw on the screen every now and again. Whoa. Choking on my coffee there. I wish there was a way that you're able to shift the day. And I know that you can switch seasons, but it kind of happens automatically. You know, eventually if you fast travel and the seasons are over, it forces you to do it. But it would be kind of neat if they had another method to waiting rather than just the quest line. And maybe there is one and I just haven't found it yet. You know, that could be... That's totally my fault if I'm missing it. But these dark... And I get it, Assassin's Creed Shadows, right? It's all about the shadows. Everything's shadow this, shadow that. But I don't love the shadows. These guys are level 26, which is higher than we are. So that's kind of interesting. We're in uncharted territory. I am looking for our samurai. That is all I care about right now. This is a very large castle, though. So there's work to be done. Remember, stealth is the name of the game. If I can do it, I will. I like to keep the engagements quiet. Okay, let's scout this out a little bit here. Got a loot over there, 150 yards to the viewpoint. My knowledge, this is all still a portion of this castle. But the viewpoint is really the nuts and guts of the castle. So let's try to make our way over to that. Oh, can't pray. Need to be anonymous to pray. Intruder. Aha! Samurai Dashio. Perfect. This guy's kind of in like a middle of a field. I don't know if we're going to be able to get an aerial assassination on him, but we certainly can be quiet. Or maybe not. That's okay though. Ever since we got the katanas, I've really been kind of digging them. They're sustainable in combat, you know? Ooh, this guy's tricky. He likes to throw out, look at that, little smoke bombs and things like that. Got ourselves another assassin, do we? Okay. You will forget all about us in time. Sorry, homie. Alright, not bad. That's 1 of 5. Keep on keeping on. Oh, there we go. There's another one. What is that? Okay. Yep, there he is. This one's kind of interesting because it doesn't give us any details on it. I love the castles. They are fun. We're going to take out this bell. Can't be having people call for help now, can we? There we go. Oh, I did not mean to refill rations. We were already doing just fine. Wow. Do you guys see what I see here? There's a giant stockpile of loot underneath this castle. Still incredibly hard to see anything. We work in the shadows to serve the light. We are the assassins. I also tried rewatching the Assassin's Creed movie Man, I tell you what, it's not a bad movie. Oh, that's why that was white. That's the chest. But why did they abandon Desmond Miles' character? Like, that was quite possibly the one thing that I thought they could get, you know? Get it right? And here's my gripe. They should have started that movie off showing some guy shaking cocktails as a bartender in the middle of a city, you know, didn't know what's going on in the world, right? Because he essentially gets abducted by Abstergo and utilized for his memories. Because he knows that Altair is portion of his bloodline. Well, he doesn't know that, but Abstergo knows. And I was really hoping that it would be one of those things that you know more as the viewer than the actual guy going through it, and then he starts piecing it together, and then you guys both kind of uncover something that you never knew was possible. I feel like they should have filmed the movie like that, and it didn't happen, and it crushes my soul, because Assassin's Creed was so crazy good. Man, look at all these chests. I gotta figure out how to get to that. Let's give that a look. We're gonna go in just a little bit more loudly than I would normally. Wow, that guy had like a ravenous cry. Oh, thank you. That might be an assassin. Or a samurai. There he is. Okay. We'll come back. Just because I can't see shit. I can't see a thing. But I bet you there's a lot of loot out there. Holy crap, guys. Seriously? You gotta stick to the rooftop. I'm so happy we got that roll perk. Otherwise, stuff like that is the end of us. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Boom. That white dot over there has me curious. That's a chest of some variety, no? Close the door so nobody sees the body. I have to. Workers will give away my position as well, and we can't have that. Ah, it's one of these. Lofts.
This looks valuable.
You thought. Sorry, homie. Maybe we could get to the waypoint. Or the viewpoint. And that would give us what we need to see in order to know where the other two samurai are, I believe. Oh, I can do that. I can do the queue. Look at that. Heck yeah, man. Climbing in this game is very quick and snappy. And you know what? I know they say like it was realistic and now it's unrealistic. I just feel like this game is already set up with a ton of haters. You know, and if any of them actually decided to play the game and look past their like initial grudge because of negative media, you'd be like, oh, hey, you know what? It's actually a decent Assassin's Creed game. Like, I don't know why I was so upset. Man, look at this castle. It's starting to get a little bit more daytime out. I'm not sure if it's just because we're higher up on the building here or if the day is actually progressing, but I'm starting to see some things a little bit better. Okie dokie. Alright. Eyes on the prize. Where's our samurai and where's our key? Because that loot vault looked crazy. There's like a room completely lined with stuff. One thing I'm curious about is if you get higher knowledge points and you get a better mastery on your chart, so to say, is there any eagle vision that doesn't obscure its surrounding? That would be super helpful. I believe we took somebody out just around here. I'm going to stick to the light a little bit. That's kind of my only downfall, is I'm struggling to see things. And I don't want to go into engagements when I myself have no idea what I'm pursuing. Oh. Hello. Wow. Some decent stuff in here. Holy cow. I need to come back during the daytime. I can't, guys, I honestly can't see what the hell I'm doing. I'm gonna fast travel to this point right here by going to the top. I need to be able, oh, you know what, eagle vision will help me see. No, it doesn't really. I just need to get back to the top of this building so I can get out of here. Okay, daytime is definitely upon us. We'll come back for it. Don't you worry about it. There's the samurai. Oh, this is interesting. He's like in the training grounds. Go quiet. Uh-oh. Well, we went loud. Oh. We got that taken care of relatively quickly. Right in front of his own guard's face, man. That is criminal. You'd be relieved of your duty if that happened. You just watch somebody come in. Uh-oh. He's going for the bell. Uh-oh. Come on, we can beat him up there. Who climbs faster? I do. Sabotage that. No, thank you. We're gonna take this on. Except for when I can't move, that's fun. Shoot. My man's is toast. Dang, the gunshots hit hard. Sight. Done. That is awesome. So now there is but one samurai left. Where might this gentleman be? This castle is quite large, and it extends into, you know, this lower terrace area over here. I'm wondering if he is around there. Time will tell. Wow, look at that stronghold cache as well. That's a Yasuke door right there. Let's take a look. A quick peek, that's all. Man, I feel like a samurai should be up here, the way they have it outlined. Oh, yeah. We hit the mother lode. We'll smuggle these. Smuggling resources is the best way to upgrade the house for sure. There's just too many demands, I should say, when it costs to upgrade one of the houses, that you definitely need to go on like a spree where you just raid everything. Holy crap, that's kind of a fall. We'll take it though. Nice. Ended up rated on our objective. How about that? Okay, so this is a house as well, and it does have some wealth associated with it.
Surprised to see a castle guard can afford this.
Yeah, no kidding. What's going on here?
I'm sure it's nothing.
Okay. Let's go in. Guards are down. Oh no. Okay, she's no longer a prisoner.
Are you a friend of Tokube? What has that dolt gotten himself into this time?
I'm not sure. Can you tell me where to find him?
He has likely started gambling again, based on how many people he owes money to. Again. But then...
That's not good.
I found this in his room. What is a watch commander doing with a shrine fortune? I don't think I've ever seen him pray.
Any idea where I can find him?
I bet he's
When a
at that
gambling man
den
starts
in
praying,
town.
you know they've become
If you see
desperate.
him, tell him his dear wife can't wait to break his tailbone with her foot.
I like her style.
Fortune, but the characters don't make sense. A secret message? Why would Tokube go to the trouble of hiding this?
Let's see. Man, it takes us right back to that place again. I would fast travel, but this guy's gonna get upset at me, so... Sorry. Gotta go. Probably faster if we just run. Thank goodness, look at that, it's daytime. Holy smokes, I can see my own feet again. Jeez.
Someone is holding influence over Tokube. Where has he gone? The gambling den? It's worth a shot. Tokube has yet to resurface.
I love doing that when you take down guards on the run. Swift justice, you know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. Good job, buddy. I did get the training for a double assassination, but for some reason it just doesn't seem to happen. Oh, shoot, we're on fire. Roll, tuck and roll, tuck and roll. Whoa, juke. The elites are tricky, right? You can tell those are clearly enemy types made for Yasuke. And I think I probably should just run. Oh, he's going for the bell. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. Uh-oh, there's no bell there. Oh. Yeah, we gotta change up strategies here. Uh-oh. Just keep moving, just keep moving. A lot of tepos. We're in a wealthy district. Is that a Ronin from outside? It's like, yo, I got this. I'll do something about it. There's our elite.
Better take care of those guards before going in.
The gun guys I'm okay with. It's the elite we gotta figure out how to deal with. Well, their observance into the unknown is their downfall. Alright, I think we got that gilded storage cleared out pretty good. Oh, you're just a normal guy? Ooh, what's down here? Cards and games of chance. Is this an underground gambling association?
Tokube, you're
Is this the Church of Scientology?
From the Rengakai. Who sent you here?
Look at this
What do
man.
you want with me?
He's ass
Calm
naked.
down. I just want to ask you some questions.
Questions, you say? Fine, fine. Let's go outside and talk about it.
Gosh, he's riddled. He's paranoid. It's alright, man. Chill. Oh, he is naked. What the hell are you doing down here, bud? Jeez.
This way. Don't worry. I'm no threat to you. Which is why you should leave me alone.
And there he goes.
Damn it.
We knew this would happen.
Give up. You'll never catch me.
Yeah, you're chasing a naked dude around town, you know. I don't know if I want to catch you. You ever see those videos? There's this guy who would go up and like pick fights on dudes way bigger than him, way stronger than him. And then when they're getting ready to face off, they square up, he rips his clothes off and he's wearing something like that. Kind of like a banana hammock. And they're like, what the hell?
Come on, fill me in. I still have my life. No matter how little it's worth now. No more. I can't run anymore. What do you want from me?
Relax, man, relax.
I told you, just questions. What happened at the Ringakai?
After you showed up, everything went to shit. All of that killing. I had to run. But I'm innocent. Do you hear me?
This guy.
Innocent.
I like this guy. I believe him.
I went to your house and your wife was being threatened by thugs because of you.
Oh no. Oh shit. No. Oh, is she okay? Is my wife okay?
Oh, she's mad. But it's a rage born out of love, I think.
This is all my fault. She will never forgive me.
Tell me what you know about the attack at the Ringakai.
Men from Bizen offered money to stay at Himeji Castle.
Who ordered this attack?
Some samurai from Chugoku. On behalf of his master, I followed them, and they've infiltrated the castle. And once they received that weird code, all hell broke loose. I didn't think they would kidnap the son of a daimyo.
Interesting.
A strange fortune.
Keep it, burn it, I don't care. It's a bad omen. Just like me. Especially to my wife.
You still have a chance to make this right. Tell me about the positions of the guests from Bizen.
I wrote it all down to cover my ass in case things got bad.
Go back to Himeji Castle. My ally Yasuke and I might need a friendly face inside.
Yes, a good idea. Oh, who? Me?
Your wife married a courageous man, did she not? You're resourceful. Smart enough to dodge debt-collecting thugs and murderous samurai.
I guess you're right. Fine. back to Himeji Castle. Oh, and maybe I'll check on my wife. Oh, maybe not. Oh, she's going to kill me. And I have you to thank for that.
Yeah, this guy is awesome, man. This guy's an absolute riot. You see how he's standing? He like spawned right in front of the assassin logo. That's because I need to recruit this guy for the club. He gets it. He's just... What better than being a naked samurai? You know, nobody messes with you. Nobody would mess with you. Alright, let's check our objectives here. We're making progress. The noble. That's who we're taking out here. Take a look at some gear that we got. We did get this. Plus 15% stats with only a katana equipped. Excuse me? Yeah. I'm not using empty armor pieces, that's for sure, and I only use the katana when I'm in combat, so as far as I'm concerned, sayonara to this thing. Tantos, there's all kinds of good stuff right in here, right? But like, see the damage? When going from 24 to 26, it's almost 70. It's exponential, which is cool because that's why the harder guys are so much more difficult to kill, the higher level. Just by being one level higher, you have essentially curved it. So that way you're 8 times stronger, you know, and that's an exaggeration, but you are stronger. 570 versus the 420 that we have. Honestly, though, I'm not going to get rid of these robes. The fact that enemies can, I mean, I feel it. They do not hear me when I run up on them. You can see my stats right there, 614, simply because of the fact that what that's doing for us. We don't have the 50% tool back on kill, but like we can definitely figure that out. Let's go to the mastery real quick. We have 19 points. Holy crap, we need to be spending some of this. Because we're utilizing that skill where we only have the katana equipped, I'm going to reset my masteries in this path. There's no reason to waste them on that. And then let's go ahead and inspect some of the katana stuff right here. So poison, it increases the damage. I'm just going to throw it into that for a little bit, because if we spend more points, you can see it's progressive ranking, but it increases our overall damage, which is great. As for the tools, yeah, I'm going to do the tool mastery. I think that's a good one. What else do we have? Kunais have armor piercing. Sweet deal. To grab it. Bells are golden. And adrenaline. Adrenaline gain is not bad. Let's focus on some of this. So, you're only allowed one ability in the shinobi / samurai category. This is a knockdown. I did go for this while undetected time slows down for 8 seconds. Abort enemy contact. This is cool for moving around, getting around, and if there's a boss, having the opening line of engagement. The vault thing is something I really haven't utilized yet. I need to start playing it with her, so I'll grab this one. And then you can see right here, damage after vault increase. We'll grab that. We'll grab some of this ability damage. All good things. And then we've got this one right here. Damage at night by 2%. No. Hidden blades can be used against, increases longevity of eagle vision after detection. I'm cool with that. And damage at night. No, I don't even like doing anything at night, you know. It's bedtime. It's at night. And then we'll do the golden bell. Cool. I think that's just a good stat spread across the board. Let's look at the map here and see where the next objective is. Ooh, it's a little bit of a hike. Perhaps we go by horse. Whoa, whoa, easy there, buddy. Crazy to think these villages had these dirt roads lining them, but it's, you know, because I went to Pompeii in Naples, Italy, and they had stone roads, you know, and that's, I feel like, even older than this. But again, the architecture of the buildings is extremely impressive. And maybe the roads with dirt were easier on the horse's hooves and they didn't need to use horseshoes. I don't know. In Japan at this time period, did they have horseshoes? That's a good question. Just checking, just checking. Everybody mind your business. I'm just checking.
Where am I?
That guy must have had a sake night. Where am I? There was a shrine we just passed, but it's 50 experience, and I don't know if I care about it enough to do it.
Lord Yukinaga, you look troubled.
Naue, you remember that smell, yes? When Lord Hideya was taken.
I remember that scent. I'm hoping it might lead us to the young Lord Hideye. Tell me more about it.
I have encountered this particular fragrance before. Many times, in fact. Business associates of mine. They are keen on helping Lord Naoya and I with reconstruction of holy sites. They are a strange group, to be sure, and that smell is unmistakable.
Lord Yukinaga, did you know the attack at the Rengakai would happen?
No, I admit, I never bothered to learn more about them. But please, do not confuse my ignorance for malice.
Both roads can lead to the same ditch.
There is one thing I know about them. These merchants are from Bizen.
Lord Ukita Naoye is the daimyo of Bizen.
The Yokita clan is powerful, but not without its share of enemies.
Man, that was
It
a
is
great
not
quote.
Unrealistic that someone from the Western territories would target my lord's alliance with the Lord Hideyoshi. And now, these men are expecting another shipment immediately after the attack. Why? They come here every day in large droves. I do not plan to give this shipment to them.
Let me go in your place, my lord. I've got some questions for these merchants.
Do not mistake my ignorance for malice. Both roads lead to the same ditch. Man, that is something else right there. That's poetry.
Never seen merchants' arms like this. Who are these men, really?
I thought about it, right? I was like, maybe I should totally just drop him. That was silly. Wait, totally worth it. And I know we don't have to deal with these guys, but I believe in swift justice. Victor Reznov, all must die.
A boat might help me reach Kontokushi faster.
There we go. Now none of those guys are gonna exist to hurt anybody else. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just solve the problem. I completely eliminated it. Okay, do we want to go swimming right now? I don't know if that's the right move. Uncover clues about the shipment. I mean, we'll definitely do that. Hang on a second. Where the heck is that? Yeah, that's like way off in the distance. There is this road right here, though, so I'm going to go back and take that road. Oh, this is beautiful. Wherever we're going, they got money. Are we wanted here?
Mingling with Ashikaru,
We are. This is not a safe place. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm gonna keep it chill. I'm not gonna do anything crazy.
I'll look over there.
That was pretty good. I had that guy all blocked up. Man, there's a lot of them. Of course there is. The bow guys, I'm fine with taking down. This guy, I gotta drop. Apparently not close enough, so we'll take out what we can get, I guess. Actually, wait a minute. Got him. You really shouldn't play with explosive barrels, guys.
If I were going to hide something, it would be in some place like this. Incense and the acrid smell of gunpowder. No wonder it stood out at the Rengakai. Lord Yukinaga's hunch was correct. His business associates are gun runners.
I was gonna say, if you worked around guns all day, don't you think you'd smell like oil? And in this case,
The
gunpowder.
shrine that sits outside of Himeji. Marked on the map, but no mention of any shipments going there.
Oh
I
shoot,
get a
this is a
strange
temple.
feeling from this place.
Had to do it. There's just so much flipping gunpowder around here. You know what's funny is, what if all these guys were so used to explosions because they worked around gunpowder all the time? Like, when one goes off, they don't even hear it because they're so muted to it, you know? That'd be hilarious. Like, did you hear that? No, what happened? They got no hearing left. I'm gonna grab the scrolls while we're up here. Take the point knowledge. Nice. You did so well, my friend.
These were all shipped from Bizen, signed by Lord Yukinaga. Interesting. Why does Himeji Castle need temple supplies? I need to talk to Lord Yukinaga.
I think we did good. I think that's everything we can do in here. Oh, that guard is back at his post. There we go. The temple is liberated. You are so welcome. Actually, I'm going to go back out the same way we came in here. I don't think crossing in the water is a big deal. It doesn't really look like there's much left in here anyways. There's our horse, Noble Steed. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for waiting for you. Oh, man. Gotta love the horse. Respect the horse. Alrighty. Let's go let this guy know that everybody that was a worry or a fear is now gone.
Here.
Lord Yukinaga, I've located shipments of incense, heavily guarded incense at that, and signed off by you. Incense, ring any bells? For example, those Ronin that attacked the Rengakai? You've been shipping weapons, my lord, disguised as incense. Did you know this?
Incense from Bizen? Yes, of course. But weapons? Of course not. A potential conspiracy has followed
I
Lord
believe him.
Oya all the way to Harima, it seems. Using temples as cover for their schemes?
And shrines. There was reference to a particular shrine of interest.
What are they moving there?
Nothing that I can tell, but I intend to find out. These places of worship are only temporary stockpiles. Part of the weapons they're removing have already gone to Himeji Castle.
Lord Naoya tried to help Harima, his son's new home, and these monsters have desecrated his work. They would stoop to any level, use a noble cause to get what they want. Utterly shameful behavior.
Monsters indeed. It will be best if you stay hidden until we set this right.
Okay, alright. So now we are one step closer to the scent of war. Is this it? A particular guest? It is. You know what? I think it's going to be faster to run. Alright, I know. Let me hit it. Jeez, my OCD would not be complete if I didn't at least make an effort to go for that. I have to. Where am I? Isn't that the second time that chick said that in like an hour? Where am I? Man, you should really ease up on the drinking, ma'am. This is not good for your mental. You know, but if you're having a good time, I don't want to get in the way of it. Alright, here we go.
The dead are always ready to speak to us. We must be ready to listen in return.
Okay.
Are you ready, Seeker?
I'm ready for you to tell me what the shrine fortune says.
Who gave you that? It doesn't belong to you. You shouldn't be here.
Whoa. She's very malice. What? Excuse me, ma'am. Hey. Let's talk about this. Why we gotta go all crazy? You don't want this. I'm telling you, you don't want this. Oh. Okay, well, I had no choice, I guess. I was trying not to kill her. Our special guest is attracting unwelcome attention. Something shrine is no longer safe for him. Pick the spot, a safe spot, and move him there at the earliest opportunity. Do not share this location with anyone. I will contact you again when the master requires it. As always, any injury to our master's guest will be visited tenfold upon those responsible. Okay, gotcha. So they are protecting the child in a way, but still, he's a captive, you know, and we gotta liberate that. That was a neat encounter there. You could tell she was definitely feisty upon immediately talking to her, like, hey, something might bad happen here. But yeah, we dealt with it. It's tough when you have to take out a fellow shinobi because you're like, man, you and I are not so different. We both got a responsibility. Let's do a little bit of praying here. I think after what we just did there, I need to pray it off. Need to relieve myself, ask for forgiveness. I'm a good person, I swear. There we go. I feel so much better now. So much better. That is not one of them. Here we go.
I hear the master will be here in person. Our guest is of great value to the master.
Ah, right here, of course. Wonderful. There's the last one. Gosh, these temples are beautiful.
It's the young lord. He looks injured.
I'm gonna talk to you,
Those
but just
we care about.
give me a second here. I'm gonna pray with you. All right.
Lord Hideye, Are you alright? Who did this to you?
Oh, it's you. It hurts, but it is getting better.
This
Such
kid is so
chaos and
cute.
confusion at the Rengakai. I thought those Ronin were going to kill me to get back at my father. But they brought me here.
I spoke with your father at the Rengakai.
You did? May I ask, what was a stanza about?
Gosh. Regret.
I had prepared a stanza for him. It was a message for the both of us. Something must be weighing on my father's mind. I hope he is all right.
We should go. We can talk on the way out.
Of course.
You seem quite at ease in this place.
I like this kid.
Many shrines and temples were damaged in the fighting. My father contributed to the reconstruction. A way to help the people make sense of their suffering.
Your father cares for other people.
He had a hard childhood. I don't think he had anyone caring for him back then. That is why I obeyed when he sent me to Lords Hideyoshi and Kanbei. My way of caring for him in return.
Oh, have you come to take our young lord away? Such a pity. We are quite fond of him.
Do you not find it odd that you are asked to hide the son of a daimyo?
It is not for me to question such things. I am but a humble servant. As you are, I am sure. Good day, then. Until our paths cross again.
So, you serve both Lord Hideyoshi and the Ukita clan now?
I suppose that's true. I am bound to Lord Hideyoshi's service, but he and Lord Kanbei must care for me in return. All this attention just for me. I will prove myself worthy of their protection.
We need to do whatever we can in our power to make sure this guy is what? The Shogun? Who's the Lord of Lords?
Father! Father! It is good to see you again. Have you come to take me to Himeji?
You must go with my men to Okayama. I cannot take you to Himeji Castle.
In Bizen? But are you disappointed in me, Father? Did I do something wrong?
Of course not. Please, just go with them.
Oh.
Lord Naoye, you have impeccable timing.
Yes, we both do.
Uh-oh.
Why are you here?
For my son, of course. One of the servants told my men he was spotted in the shrine.
Never mind that. Why won't you let Hideye return with you to Himeji Castle?
This is no concern of yours.
I don't know.
You didn't seem relieved to see him. Not even a smile.
My son is Ukita. He understands that even a smile can be turned into a weapon against me.
You seem confident your son will make it to Okayama Castle.
Enough of this badgering. Does Lord Kanbei know you're here?
Dang it.
I work by myself.
All right, man.
Grown into quite a major annoyance in Setsu.
So it is you. I know about the weapons in the temple, and your soldiers tucked away inside Himeji. You are planning another attack. But why capture your own son during the Rengakai? He was almost killed.
I hid him to keep him safe until my business was completed. But you complicated things. I cannot have what I want as long as Hashiba Hideyoshi and Kuroda Kanbei both live. And you.
I promised my father I would kill you and your friends.
Of course, it's never a fair fight. I'll still win.
Goodbye now.
6 shinobi. I totally should run away from this fight. Totally should run away. But if any of these shinobi live, then we're gonna have problems in the future, you know? And I don't back down. Ooh. Oh, they're sending more at us as we fight. You guys made me do it, alright? I didn't want to have to go crazy, but when I saw the opportunity for combat, I thought to myself, you know what? We probably have a real shot at winning this. Yeah. Don't test me. I'm a nice guy, but don't mistake kindness for weakness. Pretty amazing how it just all of a sudden started snowing. Seasons are shifting. Gosh, I can only imagine. Winters are probably pretty brutal in Japan. Especially at this time period. Everybody's got really nice houses and all that jazz, but unless you're inside with a group of people and you have a fire or something like that, these winters could be pretty brutal. What is that? Image Castle. Kinda got us going right through the castle. Take a look at things.
I should stay hidden here.
Wow. Hear all these guys having a good old time in there? That's kind of neat. I like that.
Huh? That's suspicious.
I was looking for the samurai. Forgive me if I just spend a little bit extra time here looking for that white dot on the screen. I'll take the rations, why not? Lots of resources out here, which is nice to see. I don't know, this kind of seems set up-ish to me. Take that out, just in case.
You have something to discuss?
I do. We need to talk about Lord Hideye.
The young lord?
On his way back to the province of Bizen, the home of his father, Lord Okita Naoye, the same man behind the attack at the Rengakai.
He kidnapped his own son.
The attack at the Rengakai was aimed at me.
With Hideye caught in the middle.
He has stationed a private force at Himeji Castle, a backup plan for a meeting he never planned to attend.
This is a serious allegation. Though, you gain nothing from fabricating the truth.
You cannot meet Lord Naoye in Himeji. Call off the meeting and your guards.
That would tip our hand. We will lose the opportunity to strike.
Your safety is paramount, my lord.
No. My safety is a secondary. Stopping Ukita Naoye is more important. Whatever happens that night must stay within the walls of Himeji Castle.
Lord Kanbei, as long as he remains in Himeji Castle, Lord Naoye will have the upper hand.
One cannot parry a blade they do not expect to strike.
Lord
Another
Kanbei
good
is
quote.
right. We have the element of surprise. Lord Naoye's men will not see us coming. But to leave you alone with him...
No. I must find out what he thinks he stands to gain. And I must be willing to take what he fears to lose.
Lord Naoye has plenty to lose besides his son. If you bring Lord Hideye into this, then our deal is off.
I like
I
that.
will talk to Ukita Naoye in terms he can understand and appreciate. Make our preparations.
It brings up a really good point, though. A lot of the times in war, people will often bring in things that are significant to the person that have no relationship to the conflict, and as a result of it, good people are lost or killed or hurt. It's brutal, actually.
I don't know whether Lord Kanbei is a genius or a fool. I'll lead. Wait for me at the Honmaru.
Normally I would play as Yasuke, especially something like this, but I want to go with Naoe.
Lord Naoye's shinobi will be hidden in plain sight, like the Miko.
Kill the infiltrators, okay. Oh, this is interesting too, because this would be the prime time to kill all of the samurai. We're like right here too. You can see though, we have different targets. We could go in loud or we could go in quiet, and I think for the beginning of this I'm gonna go in a little loud. Just because I don't want any loose ends catching up with us. Alright, let's take a look here. So here's the first target.
That guard keeps his distance. Doesn't communicate with the others. I found my target.
You.
There will be more.
Whoa. Oh, snap. That was a good hit. Don't worry. I'll be out of your hair in no time.
Where did they go?
I need to slow down. Identify my target.
Why? Are we wiping out this castle with too many people? I don't see the problem here. There we go. Nobody left. No more problems.
A shinobi disguised as a servant, trained to blend in.
Oh,
I
that's
cannot
interesting.
trust what I see, but rather what is concealed. No servant would carry a tanto, concealed or otherwise. That one won't be a problem anymore.
She's fine. She's not gonna say anything. They don't mind me. Whoops. Oh, crap. There we go. Okay. Now we just gotta focus on the last one. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Oh, you have to go around through the courtyard in order to be able to get the... Okay. I was gonna say it'd be so much easier if I just climbed, but... I guess that's what they're trying to actively avoid. Okay, if we have to work our way through it, we will. Open sesame.
A shinobi disguised as a cook? I hope Tokube's information is correct. I should get a closer look.
The shadows are definitely
him.
helping us get concealed here.
That should be all of them. Yasuke will be at the Honmaru.
Look at that though. Nawe seriously has her own way of cleaning up house. I'm a fan. Still need our target, though.
I've taken care of Naoya's hidden shinobi. Did his samurai prove troublesome?
Nothing I could not handle. Now, we have to get to Lord Kanbei before something happens to him.
Maybe Lord Kanbei has already talked Naoya to death, and all his men prowling the area.
Let's do it as Naoya.
I'll clear out Naoya's men surrounding the meeting area. Can you stand watch here?
I will meet you at the meeting area when you are finished.
I like how you get to choose. Oh my god. Wow. We got work to do, folks. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Dude, going quietly, going.
There will be more of them.
Wow, there are a lot of shinobi out here. It's kind of a scary thought.
I can't go in. That will put Lord Kanbei in danger.
Okay. Just one more. There we go.
The matter of our borders, the ceasefire with the Mori to the west, must be enforced.
And what of the Rengakai?
We have also uncovered information on the man who ordered the attack. Soon, we will bring him to justice.
What can you tell me of this man?
A man of high standing from Chugoku. He came to Harima to plot my assassination. But to what end, I cannot fathom. Lord Naoya, what say you?
Some claim you can see the future, Lord Kanbei. That you are the brains behind Lord Hideyoshi's successes. You tell me.
To prevent Lord Hideyoshi's victory on the battlefield. To claim Harima for yourself and your Shadow League.
Uh-oh. What's going on up there?
You will die by seppuku in this room, and Hashiba Hideyoshi's stake in Harima will die with you.
All this for another crumb of power. And yet your son, his safety was secondary to your objective. My men are tending to his wounds as we speak. He is in good hands. Our hands.
Bastard. He's threatening to harm Lord Hideya.
Your action will be met with a bloodbath. My forces have taken control of this castle.
Your men are all dead. Your conspiracy dismantled. You are trapped.
And you are trapped here with me. Was it worth it, Kuroda Kanbei? Throwing away your life to gloat?
Finally.
Your son is a bright, intelligent boy. He looks up to you, worries about you. And he is right too. Lord Hideyoshi will never forgive you. And by extension, he will never forgive your son. do what is right.
I have your word. My life for his.
Your life for his.
So, you are the ones who sold my son, so he could be wielded against me.
Put the weapon down, Naoya.
Uh-oh.
No matter. I am not to be disturbed in the Tenshu. There's one thing I have left to do.
Yes, my lord.
The path to the Tenshu will be guarded.
We're gonna pursue his Yasuke.
What do we do?
I can cut a path through his remaining forces.
I saw the look of a man who is ready to die. What happens next is up to you, Yasuke.
I have some words for you, Kanbei.
I will chase down Okita Naoya.
Knowingly going into open engagement, this is the job for the samurai.
That is where I need to go.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna get wild. Man, we parried him out like a fool. Keep on keeping on.
Lord Naoya has retreated into.
Oh gosh, I took out the only candle, now I can't see anything. Okay, here we go, here we go. It's all good. All gravy, baby. Follow the candles. Oh my gosh. That's a wall. That's a wall. Can I carry a torch or something like that? I just cannot for the life of me see anything. Hang on a second here. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, don't load anything. Options. Video. Image calibration. Brightness. I'm gonna crank that up to a 9 right now and see if that helps anything out at all. It does a little bit, I think. Gosh, but when it's dark, it's still dark. We need to get inside and up in that castle somehow, and I thought that was the only right way. Oh, is this a wall we can bust through? I don't think so. Let's go around here. Nothing. That might be a door we could bust through. No, it's not. And if we go up, the dead-end room. Unless, can I climb this? No, we can't.
Lord Naoya and his men were here.
There we go.
Too late.
Keep going. Momentum is on our side. That's the way we just came from.
Lord Naue is somewhere inside the Tenshu.
Okay. Gosh, I tell you what, this is an absolute maze of a castle. We'll refill our rations. Uh-oh. Big guy. Keep on keeping on. Have we made it? I think we have. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Not here, huh?
Give up.
Yeah, that would be pretty tough. Got full tempo shots, we got full arrows, we got rations. Man, they're queuing us up for a boss fight here. All right. Two shinobis. Bringing out all the stops. Right.
There.
Let's do it.
Of course. Escape was never an option.
Then why did you run?
I wanted some privacy. To finally read Hideya's words.
He's cornered. One of us should be enough. They killed your daimyo.
They killed your father.
I think we ran all this way up here as Yasuke. We need to do it as Yasuke.
I don't know.
Then let it be me.
I'll see you soon.
Spring fears not the fall. Could you give me one more moment?
Go on.
The yellow flower blooms. Seeds wake up in the black earth. Spring fears not the fall.
Hideya's stanza.
He writes from the heart. He fights for our clan in his own way, just as I did when I was his age. I should have read this earlier.
He's a good kid.
Shall we? One last kill.
Good luck.
Tell me where the box is.
With the Tatsu would prove he is worthy of the power he desires.
How?
Don't know. Never cared for it. In situ, I only wanted to see downfall of Kakushiba Ikki to ensure my goals would not be interrupted in Harima.
Killing Lord Kanbei was only part of it. But it was not about power for you, was it?
I had power, and yet I was powerless to bring my son home. Never realized I never lost him. The Tatsu power will never. It cannot give him what he wants.
Yasuke, let me do this.
Okay, last time we chose to kill versus spare. I think this is a bad man, though. I'm still on this front.
My son. My life for his. In all my lives.
And don't get me wrong, I don't mind sparing lives and this kind of thing, but all of these people were present at the murder of our father. They are all bad people. Despite whatever clerical realizations they have at the end.
Hurting the boy was never an option.
It's a desperate plea for survival.
Lord Naoya insisted on keeping our alliance strong. And now, it will continue with the new head of the Ukita clan. To save Hideya's life, I had to convince Lord Naoya to give up his own.
And what of Lord Hideyoshi's wrath?
Contained. Aside from us, no one else will know what has transpired.
There he is.
What should I tell Hideye?
Nothing.
What he needs to hear.
Tell him the truth. He will need it to grow into the man he is meant to be.
Love it. Love it. Absolutely.
Lord Kanbei, and new friends. I hope I wasn't too much trouble for you all.
Nonsense, young lord. Here, Naoya accompanied your father in his last moments.
My father. What did he say to you?
His life for you. Tell him the truth.
Your father chose to give up his life. For yours, my lord. For you to realize your own potential.
He has done so from the day I was born. Thank you. I will honor him.
Dang, this kid. Wise beyond his years, that is absolutely
Poor
certain.
boy. We will look after him.
It will give him peace, but not much else.
I hope you act in his interest. Goodbye, Lord Kanbei.
What an exciting round of episodes these are becoming. Each time there's a new boss in the Shinbaku. It is a really crazy story. I'm digging it. Seasons are shifting. We're now moving into the winter months. And I think with that, we're going to end today's episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned. Lots more to accomplish. Tons of objectives. We'll get it all knocked out. Take it easy, folks. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.